We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Minn svolítið eins og álfur. Það ekki? Hittu nú við. Komið að því. Albert Dumbledore.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Black. Er það ekki Snape? Severus Snape? Nei.
Fig! Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Nice. Þetta semst eftir bíómyndunum, eða ekki frekar en bókunum. Þetta Harry Potter.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome.
Weasley?
You're just in time.
Þú kannast
Have
þú
a
hana.
seat.
Weasley fjölskylduna. Ron. Mér finnst ekkert á þetta.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Hvort ætti ég að vera? Hvernig eru þeir eiginlega? Ég veit það næst ekki. Eru þeir meira svona nerdy eða meira exploration? Ekki örugglega meira class?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside
voru allir í Slytherin.
as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Curiosity, daring. Ambition. Er það ekki... Eitthvað daring? A certain sense of...
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Já. Að finna að það fara beint í Slytherin. En já, maður getur eiginlega valið húsið. Hann hafði bara rétt fyrir sér.
You belong in Slytherin!
Ég hef búin að heyra mikið um það trófjarnir. Þeir eru að kenna manni leksjur og hvernig maður á að fela það fyrir fjölskyldavinum. Svo maður sé ekki transfób. En ég er örugglega bara að fá það beint upp og allir geta að sé að ég sé spila leikinn. Það er ekki gott.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room.
Það er að ég er að borða. Það er einnig að fá með dæm. Dæm er eitthvað besta námið sem ég fæ.
Very well. Aspiration.
Wow.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
Er hún
welcome.
Slytherin þá?
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Já. Minn svaf mjög vel.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Hvað var aftur? Í, get ég bara gert þetta?
Revelio.
Sækinn. Má ekki vera sinn.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different, starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
I wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the Ministry. Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night? Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little bit, everyone.
Ok, mér finnst að þeir séu að nota, þeir eru að nota they. Þannig að það geta verið sagt konu og kalla. Þeir hafa ekki nefnt að taka upp og örugglega fjarlægja bak við þetta sé. Þetta allt í raun.
Ah, you're the new fifth year.
Þetta allt í raun.
I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Betra.
Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for.
Sebastian
I'm sure you'll
Sallow.
find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Ah, þetta alveg Slytherin maður.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
Við þurfum að læra
Which
Crucio.
ones?
Sem allra fyrst.
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Erum að ná þessum. Þetta okkar maður. Kósi, svona píanótónlist. Býtum við. Býtu, já, þetta bara ekki hérna, ok. Það bara eitthvað drasl. Ok. Já, ég get hleypið.
Might want to think that again.
Imelda Rís.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Þetta skoti.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Býtum við, Imelda.
You should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last
Ætli
night.
séu sömu
Interesting
gaurar
tactic
í
on your
báðum.
first day, taking all the attention away from the
Í
first
bæði
years.
Slytherin og Ravenclaw.
I'm Imelda, by the way.
Hufflepuff.
Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Imelda, ok. Eitthvað pyrrandi. Býttu hessir, sníki hérna. Okkar maður. Óminni sköngl.
I think I heard one.
Hvað þetta? Fiskabúr.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
The mermaids often appear...
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Weasley, eh?
Revelio.
Ég myndi ekki að Revelio. Ok, sko, við ætlum að fara að tjekka á henni. Sko. Ég semst tók af mínimappu. Það gæti, ég veit ekki hvort það sé að sína okkur eitthvað mikilvægt eða hvað. Fyndi að maður geti gert allir þessi spell bara randomly. Það sjá, hvernig var þetta? Svona.
Lumos.
Já, Lumos aðeins upp. Kemst ég bara allt, eða? Þetta við, hver var hér?
Lumos.
Með hans Lumos upp. Herri, það vil hljóka bara. Þetta er samt heldur stórt common room. Skulum það upp. Komin á sprett bara. Ok. Við erum semst búin að velja okkur inn í Slytherin-húsið.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here.
Make the most of it.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Jaha. Wow.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Já, við gerum það. En ég veit ekki að þú myndi gera þetta bókin springa.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Einmitt.
This way.
Hvað er hérna?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Place.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Okay. Jesus, hvað er hægur. Slow-mo bara. Er ekki of mikið brightness? Þetta er eitthvað húða fyrirlegt. Sjá. Er ekki eitthvað stær hérna, hvað heitir þetta? Hérna.
To practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide...
Revelio! Protego! Revelio!
Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain. To take the form of a long-maned horse. That's Kelpie ever brought to the... It's the Loch Ness monster in Scotland. Ah. Nice. The field guide tracks your current challenges progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your time will appear here. Okay. Field guide. Each challenge has tier special rewards to unlock you. At each tier you complete. Okay. Sweet.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Hvað er þetta? Vittu nú ekki, ég verðum að læra henn. Hanna. Já, við viljum læra Crucio. Það er okkar. Það er svona tortjurspell. Við erum svona Crucio menn. Crucio að. Sweet. Okay.
Lumos.
Lumos up.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Nei. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes your common rooms and a great hall. Select a grand staircase reaching to okay, bell tower wing. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in the region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own house. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Right to the map is where you find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Library. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central flue flame for you. Þetta travel. Okay, sweet. Flue flame, þangað.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Taken.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Lumos.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. All terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a...
Okay. Hogsmeade.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of... You should be able to find all of the school supplies. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in...
Butterbeer?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Hún veit eitthvað.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Minn maður.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived.
Perfectly
good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Enough
chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hogsmeade. Ég var til í butterbeer. Okay, fikkarinn.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Okay, the map presents main quest. Community will follow the story and lock new questions. Okay. Some quests are locked by spells and a level requirement. In these cases, you will need to be required level. No spells can be earned by clearing. Okay. Defense against quest.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Owls. Alright. Stíg okkur heimsku Gryffindor. Þolinmæði. Charmed Promise Pass. Hvað frétta?
Revelio.
Hogwarts. Þetta er ekki að klikka á. Ekki. Ok. Hér, það er eitt. Má sjá. Það er eitthvað sem ég var að lesa. Eitt sem ég las áðan á the Webbit. Það er að turning the camera acceleration all the way down. Settings. Turning the camera sensitization. Hérna. Camera sensitivity. Acceleration all the way up. Og camera sensitivity. Já, acceleration allavega niður. Sensitivity allavega upp. Þá ætti að vera svona meira field of view eða eitthvað, ég veit ekki alveg hvað. Definitely had the camera issues. En kannski var það bara eitthvað gaur sem var að kvarta yfir eitthvað öðru. Ok, náum við það. Er þetta eitthvað betra núna?
Revelio.
And just Hvernig getur það?
Revelio.
Svona. Nei. Ég get aimað því að ég bara það núna. Okay.
Protego. Revelio. Lumos.
Kannski get ég ekki, ég bara ekki komið að lefa það. Hvernig get lært þessum?
Revelio.
Ok, flott er. Það okkar maður, Sebastian, halló.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Nákvæmlega.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Hún unspeakable? Levioso.
Levioso.
Whoa. Það var frekar easy.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Fíla tónlistina.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Levioso.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso! Levioso!
Taken.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Uh-oh.
This should
Protego!
You're good. How perceptive. Thank you.
Hold it.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
Stupid.
Stupid. Stupid.
Taken.
Levioso. Let's just say
How do you enjoy life, stupid?
Protego. Stupid. Stupid. Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Taken. Taken.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Þetta minn maður. Hann tekinn.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Já, minn maður.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Yes,
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Hann vil tala við sig. Herru, ég held að ég segi þetta gott núna í dag. Þennan tíma, svo held að áfram eftir. Thank you.